welcome back. If you are new here, my name is May, and on this channel we primarily talk about handbags and fashion. So if you love that type of content, I would love for you to consider subscribing down below. Today I wanted to dive in a little deeper from my previous video, which was what would I recommend as your first luxury piece to add to your collection. If you haven't checked out that video, I'll make sure to link it down below. I think it's a great one, just to get more or less a perspective of what you yourself should be considering before adding your first luxury handbag. So today I kind of wanted to do a part 2, if we can call it, of that same video, and that's basically sharing either styles or silhouettes of specific handbags that you can add in order to curate that perfect luxury handbag collection. And I use the word perfect loosely because of course we all have different styles. We all think that a certain bag can work for a certain event that maybe somebody would not typically gravitate to. So this video is more or less just to give you a sort of guidance as to what kind of handbags to consider for specific categories. I do have 4 particular categories that I will be getting into, and without further ado, we're gonna dive right into the first one. All right, so I think we all need a tote in our handbag collection. So I'm gonna get this one out of the way because I feel like we all know what my recommendation is going to be, and that is most definitely going to be the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, specifically in the canvas. So I brought mine out for a little bit of eye candy. She's been with me since 2013 or 2014, around there, and I've raved about her before, but I feel like she looks really good for the age that she currently has. Now, I know a lot of you might be thinking the Neverfull is just such a basic handbag already. I feel like everybody has it, everybody talks about it. But they have it and they talk about it for good reason, you guys. I really do feel like this is a very good tote to have in your collection, especially as the first one in order to start building that curated handbag collection that I'm mentioning in this video. I prefer it in the canvas just because I do feel like it's going to be a lot more durable long term. We now know that they do come in emprunt options, so that's something that you can consider maybe as a second option. But if you're going for your first tote that you will be using, I definitely recommend the canvas. Now, I personally feel like a tote is one of those bags that we should all have because it works for so many different occasions. You can take it into the office, you can use it for school if you're a student, you can use it for travel. Therefore, I think that you can give it a lot of use. No matter what your lifestyle is, you're definitely gonna run into a specific occasion or a specific moment in which you're gonna need to grab a tote. For that reason, I know this is a very basic option or basic pick, but I really do feel like it is the handbag that comes into every luxury lover's mind as soon as they are asked, what tote do you recommend? I know there are a lot of other options out there. I have a really good friend of mine that she actually has the Gucci Ophedia tote, and she raves about it. She says it's really good, it's really spacious, and helps her stay organized for what she needs for work. So that's another good option that you can consider. But if I was recommending my personal favorite, the Louis Vuitton Neverfull would be it. For the second category, we do have a weekend or errands running kind of bag. This is more or less a bag that you're gonna grab once you don't have to use your work bag, whether you go out at night during the week or whether you're diving into the weekend and maybe you're going out with the girls or you're grabbing lunch with your husband or your partner, or you're just gonna go out the full day, let's say on a Saturday, on a Sunday, and spend the day out just enjoying yourself. This is that bag that you would consider. And I feel like for this one, we need to have 2 things. We need a top handle and then we need a crossbody. The top handle is ideal for when you want to kind of transition the bag to look a little bit nicer. So for example, if you are heading out on the full day and at the beginning you're kind of shopping with the girls and want to be a little bit hands-free, but at night you're going to meet your partner or your significant other for a specific date night, then you can go ahead and carry the bag top handle, and it gives you that smooth and easy transition of making the casual bag a little bit more dressy for that night out. And the crossbody, obviously, because if it is going to be like your errand running bag, you're going to want to be hands-free a good majority of the time. So the fact that you will have a strap to play with, whether it's long shoulder, whether it's crossbody, you're going to have that option of carrying this bag hands-free and just being comfortable. Now, for my personal recommendation, we do have the Speedy bandolier in the 25 size. If you are new around here, I smile because my old viewers are probably sick and tired of hearing me talk about this bag, but This is like my one it bag, my one tag bag, my you gotta have this bag tag. I personally just really love this bag for any occasion for that matter. But we're gonna keep her in this kind of like going out errand running category. And this is a great option because, as I said, it offers both of those things that I think are ideal for that type of bag. You have the top handle option, so you can carry her top handle. If you are going to use her maybe at nighttime, or you just want to look a little bit cuter rather than just having the bag thrown on crossbody with the strap, you have the option of holding her like so. And then you also have the crossbody strap option. So this one in particular gives you a little bit more versatility because you do have a longer strap option, you have a shoulder strap option, and then you have the crossbody. So we do add a little bit more ways in which you can incorporate this one into your outfit. But I just feel like this bag is just so great. It is pretty spacious, so since you want to use her for like your errand running, or if you're just going to spend the day out, then it is nice to have a lot of room in order for you to put your essentials and maybe a little bit more things. And then for those non-speedy lovers, I did want to mention another option, and that is the Givenchy Antigona in the mini size. I've actually been considering adding this bag myself. They recently brought out this beautiful camel color, and then it comes with a chunkier strap rather than a thin strap, and I am obsessed with it, you guys. It's so stunning. So once again, this one is offering us both things. You have a top handle and you do have a crossbody strap as well. I really do feel like the Antigona mini is a great size for your errand running weekend bag. It fits a ton. I've played with it in stores, and I can always fit all the things that I'm carrying, and I have a little bit more room to spare. So as I mentioned, if you aren't too much of a fan of the Speedy silhouette, then I do feel like the Antigona is a great classic. Okay, so another category that I think we should consider when adding a handbag in order to create that perfect handbag collection is a night out or like an events kind of handbag. So in particular, I'm gonna go with either a clutch or a top handle. I'll get into the top handle in a moment. But obviously I feel like when we think formal events, wedding, maybe a gala, you know, something elegant like that, a really nice dinner out, I personally automatically assume that I wanna carry a clutch. So one that I think it's perfect in price point, in size, and just for the event in general is the YSL Uptown clutch. It's been around for quite some time now, so I'm sure you guys have all seen it. They have a ton of different colors that they come out with. They have a smooth leather option, a pebbled leather option, and then even a Croc embossed option, which is absolutely beautiful. But I really do feel like this bag is a great one to have for those specific events. Even let's say if you're a traveler and you take like your regular travel bag to walk around the city, but at night you want to carry something smaller, this is an awesome bag to be able to pack. It's very slimline, so it's definitely not going to take up a lot of space on your luggage. But if you just wanted to have it at home just for those specific events, I really do think that this is a great option. I love the size of it. I think it fits all of the essentials that we would normally carry on that specific type of night out. You know, your phone, maybe a lipstick, your IDs, a credit card, you know, just basic necessities. And this one definitely can hold all that. I've also played with it in store, and I've more or less put my things inside just to see how comfortable it will be. And it is a really good option for that night out category. However, if you do not like the clutches, which I can totally understand, I did want to offer a very elegant top handle option. And that is also from Saint Laurent, and it is their sac de jour in the baby size, specifically in the mock croc print. I feel like this bag, you guys, is so classy and so elegant. I feel like since the size is just so small, it's perfect to be able to incorporate in those nicer events. Because if you are dressing very elegant, I don't think you want to carry a big tote or like a really large bag with you. You want to keep it to something small and compact. And the sac de jour definitely gives that look. You could totally fit all of your essentials inside and a little bit more. It packs a good amount of things. It even has a pouch that is removable. So you get kind of like a 2-in-1 in this one. And as I said, I really do feel like the mock croc elevates the handbag altogether and makes it perfect for an elegant night out. And then the last category that I feel you should consider when trying to build that perfect classic curated collection is a travel bag. Now this in particular is not a travel bag as your personal item in the airplane, but more as a travel bag for when you are out and about in your destination wandering. I have heard a lot of people mention the Chanel walk, and in my opinion, I don't know how they could possibly consider that a travel bag. I don't know about you guys, but when I travel, I take an umbrella, I take wipes, I take a water bottle, I take a pouch with all of the things that I need. God forbid I have that time of the month and I need to carry a little bit more things. So how am I supposed to fit all that into the Chanel walk? I have no idea. But if that works for you, then congratulations, because that is such a minimal route to go. And I applaud you for being able to do it like that. Me, on the other hand, I definitely need a little bit more space. So a good camera bag is basically the route that I would go. I do have my Guccissima Bree camera bag here, and I will share with you guys a little reel that I did, but this one fits so much. The last time I used it for travel was actually when we went to Chicago, and I had so many things in here. I was even able to put my gloves inside. So it's deceiving because you see it's so small and so compact, but camera bags tend to pack a lot inside, and that's just wonderful because you want to be able to carry those things that throughout the day you're probably going to need. So for that particular reason, I do feel like a camera bag is the best way to go. I also wanted to mention the YSL or the Saint Laurent Lou camera bag. I feel like this bag is fantastic for travel. It is a little bit bigger than the Gucci one, so it gives you a little bit more space, but I feel like it's slimmer. So at the same time, it lays really nicely on your body. I know when we're traveling, especially if we're going to places that is really crowded, we don't want to be carrying a big tote. We want to make sure that we have something that has a zipper just for that security. So this camera bag is absolutely perfect for that. You do have a little bit of the YSL logo, but if you are going somewhere where you don't want to be flashy about the logo, you can definitely turn it inside out and just wear that against yourself and just have the plain bag show on the other side. So that's another great option that you have with that bag. And then last but not least, something else that I love about that bag is that it does offer an adjustable strap. So it's really good whether you want to use it for a summer vacation or whether you're going to be bundling up for a winter vacation. You have the option to adjust the strap, so it hits you perfectly where you like your bag to be. Now let me know down below if I missed any category that you might have considered when starting or as you are creating that classic luxury handbag collection. I felt like these were pretty accurate in the sense that we all kind of have these events at some point or another in our life, so it's really nice just to have a good handbag that we can dedicate to this, or that we can interchange and use throughout these 4 categories as well. Also, if you have any other option of handbags that you would have considered rather than the ones that I mentioned, let me know down below in the comment section as well. I love being able to chat with you guys in the comment section and seeing kind of your perspective and your opinions on maybe a video that I make and maybe I just didn't see it that way. So it's really nice to be able to interact with a lot of like-minded people like myself in this luxury community. Now, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching today, and I hope to catch you all in my next one. Bye, everyone.